Lights out.
Well, good early evening, everybody, from Singapore. Local time is 7 p.m. We are underway. The final of the FIBA Intercontinental Cup between G League United in the white and Unicaja Malaga in their trademark green and purple. And it's Unicaja now with possession. The last team from Spain to win this title, Lenovo Tenerife in 2023, and then 2 years before that, Heredo San Pablo Burgos. Here is a dump, and the bucket is good from Yenko Visima, a Spaniard in every sense of the word. And the foul out on the perimeter by Osetkowski. You also go back to 2020 when Tenerife won it. And Tenerife also won it in 2017. So yeah, other than that, you had Real Madrid with a whole slew of titles, and Barcelona have also played in the Intercontinental Cup. They won it in '85, their last time. Here's Baker. Good looking shot from Baker.
We hit two big threes against the Jack Jumpers, and I dare say if he doesn't hit those threes, they may not have been made progress through to this championship game. .4 seconds on the clock. You appreciate how big Charlie Brown is when you put him up against Osetkowski. He looks a lot taller. So he's got that length. Simo again, drives in, misses everything. Wow. Here's shot down low. They battle for the basketball. Sima has it. Just bully ball by Burton. Good play, just wasn't able to finish.
Three-point shot is good from Taylor.
That's the danger I was talking about. Got to make him put it to the floor. Need a lot more ball pressure from the three-point line.
There's Broderick. Hit the big shots yesterday. And Burton has it knocked out of his hands. Taylor races down the floor. Oh, gets blocked, but Barreto trails. And a great example why coaches always tell you you need to hustle down to follow it up. Baker passes back out to the perimeter. Here's Brown. Osetkowski bangs his way down low, and the foul called on Thomas.
They're so well organized and drilled. Whenever they see a mismatch, they know how to get it. This is that transition you were talking about. Good hands. Taylor misses it, but the follow-up.
I mean, the key for Toscano there is not so much necessarily to block it, but to go up and get it. Looked like he could have gone up and got it with two hands. Osetkowski, count it. That's a two. Unicaja go up by 6. Here's Baker. Tries to make the bounce pass, is kicked. Sima played a year at St. John's in America. Here's Osetkowski. It's one of the problems that you have. He's a big that can go outside. I think G League United thinking that they're not getting any much love from the refs with the contact in this tournament. But it is a physical game, the international basketball. Well, that's a foul surely on Sima. They're going to call it tied up. He had his hands all over it.
Oh.
And they get Osetkowski. They catch G League United sleeping. And Hewitt calls timeout.
Breaker. A bit of momentum and a hot start by Unicaja.
Toscano. Very quick first step. Thomas has to take a tough shot. He's fading. Great composure. Taylor, mid-range. Oh. And Toscano goes down, fouled by Perry.
Perry just put the brakes on when he saw Toscano coming down. And what they have, because they are so deep, they're unafraid to take fouls. A lot of times if you've got players that play big minutes, they can add up and you can get into foul trouble. But because they're so deep, if there's a mismatch, they'll just foul, stop the play.
Osikowski. Soft release.
He's got good hands. Great touch for a big man.
And Perry ties up Toscano. Perry looks like he really wants to get after these guys.
Yeah, this is swarming. Really good defense.
David Kravish enters the game for SEMA. I mean, is there a team in Europe that has more quality bigs than Unicaja Malaga in terms of sheer numbers?
And most of them can stretch the floor.
Yeah, maybe the exception of SEMA. Everybody else can step outside. Baker. He has got a nice jumper, doesn't he?
Oh, my word. And around the basket, 3-point line. Now we see Baker down low, squares up, good footwork. Really good footwork with the drop step. And with that size, not too many people can contest that shot.
Played 4 years at Harvard University.
So we know he's got a good IQ.
Played for Tommy Amaker. There is, but listed as a forward, very big forward. Now, good reach. Brown dribbles it off his foot. Kravish tries to keep it away, and it's going to be Osikowski that picks it up. Now quickly up to Barreto. Barreto for three. A little bit long. Now quickly for the United. Brown, short. Osikowski, boy, he is getting some looks. Kravish knocks it out. Look at him move the ball around. Oh, nice pass over the D. Kravish.
Perfectly weighted to get over the outstretched arms of Baker. Now you've got to be cautious of these quick shots. Just trying to do everything off the dribble.
Thomas pulls up twice. He's shown his feathery touch. Yeah, one thing we're not seeing really is any penetration into the paint. Unicaja not allowing that. Toscano almost coming up with a steal, and this time Cam Taylor losing his handle, and Brown takes a bump. Baker follows.
Perry did it again. He just put the brakes on, and Brown just ran straight into him. One of those ones that quite often you see a whistle called on that one, on that play. But I think at the end of the day, it was probably a good call. There's that touch pass. Beautifully weighted.
Alberto Diaz in the game being hounded. And that is the hand checking that you're just not going to allow from Bowden. So we spoke to the referees.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's exactly what they're telling Coach Hewitt. There's Kalinowski. It's going to be short. Falster also in the game now for the first time for the United. Here's Burton, and Burton goes up.
Burton thought he got hit on the layup. You need to be strong if you're taking it in. It's a lot of big bodies.
Well, the rule is if you go straight up, hands up.
Yeah.
The question becomes if your momentum carries you into the shooter or if you lower your arms. And Kravis just went straight up there. The contact was being initiated by Burton. Osikowski missing. Oftentimes you'll see the whistle blow though. Here we go. This is more like it. Nice play, Burton. Sweet pass as well.
It's a rare breakdown on the D-trans of Unicaja.
Mid-range. Osikowski gets it to Diaz. He's able to get it over to Kalinowski. Kalinowski.
Kalinowski knows his role, and that is to shoot the ball. He's come out, let it fly. He's had 29 points in this tournament before this one in 28 minutes of action. So when he's on the floor, he's going to get them up, and they're going to try and get it to him.
Oh, look at Toscano. He does get into the paint this time, and that soft touch, he scores and makes it a 2-point game. Tyson Perez in. Here's Kravish. Gets it to Kalinowski. Hands it off. And the whistle blows.
Yeah, and this is one where you see teams and they play an equal opportunity offense, they spread it around, but this, even in just the 2 games we've seen already from Unicaja, there are some clearly defined roles of the players, of what they can and can't do. And have a look, there's some of the legends that were inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yep, you got Tim Hardaway as well on the left. He was here, present with the Black Cat. Peja Stojakovic over there. Romain Sato has the best seat in the house alongside Starberry. Stefan Marbury. You call him Starberry, don't you?
Stefan Marbury.
Do you not just call him Stefan or Steph?
Hello, yeah.
Toscano drifts in.
They're in the bonus now, so there's going to be a couple of free throws.
I mean, it really feels like G League United in this game particularly struggling with the way the game is being called.
Well, they've been, that's right, and they've been forced into some really tough shots. Their game, when you have limited preparation, there's a lot of reliance just on talent, ISO ball, get to the rim. And as such, they're shooting a lot of contested shots, and that's led to a 6 of 17, 35% field goal percentage, and only 1 of 5 at 20% from the three-point line.
Toscano actually out of your picture going over to talk to Marbury about Marbury saying, hey, listen, you got to do it this way.
Tim Hardaway giving the officials a bit of advice on the sideline as well.
Oh, the bounce pass goes off the foot of Perez.
A lot of advice to the officials.
Well, no, you got Stojakovic now talking with Hardaway about what's going on. Here we go. Shot, and the foul on the shot is going to send G League United to the line. 2 free throws for Bowden.
And just put on the line. And I can imagine someone like Tim Hardaway or some of them who don't see a lot of international basketball, they don't understand the nuances or maybe not accustomed to the nuances of the officiating. And international basketball, they allow a lot more
Contact.
Contact.
Depends what kind of contact, though.
That is true, but compared to what you would see in the collegiate level or even in the NBA in some circumstances,
right.
Some aspects of the game, and one of the ones is finishing at the rim. They'll call a lot more in the NBA when you're finishing at the rim than they will here.
Melvin Edgem in the game. Also, they did give him 3.
Wow, the official.
That's what Ivan Navarro was quizzing one of the referees about why there was 3 and not 2, but
well, they originally indicated the official said 2.
We can't see it from our position, obviously. He makes 2 of the 3. Kravish double comes, somebody's open. Kalinowski, that's it. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not like he missed a lot, but he missed a couple. It's not going to get inside his head, is he? He's going to keep putting them up.
That's right. That's his role. And for all the contact we've seen on shots, there's been a foul call that's when you think of that, when I was talking about those roles, a couple of possessions ago, they ran a play and Kalinowski didn't shoot it. And I looked at the coach.
And he wasn't happy.
And he was 0 of 2. And he was like, what are you doing? You got to shoot that.
Yeah. This is why we run this for you.
That is a way to generate some confidence in a player to know that, hey, we're going to live with you making or miss it, provided it's the right shot. You take the right shot, hey, let it fly. And if you don't let it fly, I'm going to get on you. I didn't have too many coaches tell me that.
You always put it up.
It was more like, hey, maybe just have a think about that next one.
Yeah, there's the shot right at the end, and Tyson Carter gets the rim, but that's it.
The NBL and Oceania with a picking up the bronze medal. They beat it. Oh,
nice drive, Carter, but great rim protection. That was Burton. And there is a jumper on the break, pulling up Charlie Brown from downtown. And now it's a 2-point game. Yeah, the jack jumpers beating Auriati. We also saw Petro de Luanda get their first win. There's a jumper. David Kravish will jump hook.
Tominaga, the Japanese Olympian. Yep.
Yeah. Feels like with Tominaga, if he's going to get the ball, he's going to shoot it because you see a lot of those quick shots.
No, he's got the same sort of role as Kalinowski. Doesn't quite do it quite as well yet, but he's just finished up his collegiate career with Nebraska.
I mean, Coach Hewitt does what he wants to do, what his plan is, but I guarantee you, the crowd wants to see Tominaga here in Singapore. Now, shot clock violation.
But when he gets it going, he is a tough cover because he's prepared to shoot it from anywhere over the half-court line. And when he gets on a streak, he's tough to guard.
Here he is. Oh, it's going up. You can hear the buzz in the crowd. And then Diaz uncharacteristically loses it as he takes it up the floor. And here is Foster going in, trying to get the
flush.
The flush, yeah.
Cocked it back like he was going to do something special. And unfortunately for him, they got a piece of it and bobbled off.
Jedovic hemmed in, passes back outside to Diaz. Gets it back to Jedovic. Oh, nice bounce pass. Look at the teamwork. They did all the hard work and then missed the layup.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice pass and the constant man and ball movement. Diaz comes out of the game. Now this is a little unusual because Diaz and Perry had been trading minutes, but I suppose Carter and Taylor take on some of the ball handling duties.
Bowden, that was short. Travis gets it out. Cam Taylor. So the Basketball Champions League winners, Unicaja Malaga taking on G League United. We've already seen BCL Asia winners El Riyadi today, and also Basketball Africa League winners. Petro de Luanda here is, oh, nice little Euro step. And the block, oh, traveling.
Yeah, I think he got a sneaky extra step in.
Paul Hewitt completely disagrees with you.
Well,
but
I think it might have been, but because we see a lot of that type of action go unwhistled regularly, he's a little upset.
Well, I think I would probably agree with you. Now Bowden. His pass to the corner. It was deflected. Tominaga wide open. That was long.
That's as clean as look as he's going to see. He's got to knock those down.
Tyson, Carter, and a foul on Unicaja pushing off. Osikowski coming back into the game. Toscano coming back into the game.
Number 6, Toscano Anderson.
Oh, ball goes through the hands of Foster.
That was a slick pass. Bowden just zipped that one. When you're in close quarters and there's a heat on that pass, I think he was expecting Baker to flare a little wider. A little too much on it.
Oh, great read by Toscano. Here he goes. Oh, he misses the dunk. He will be disappointed about that one.
My word, that was a gift. Fans were up.
Now Jedovic, baseline, hands it off. Osikowski doesn't catch it cleanly at first, but then he does. And Tobinaga missing it from deep.
Well, he's 0-3. 2 good looks, 1 rushed.
And the foul.
Nice of Perez just put it to the deck. Have a look. This is the one before. Osakowski's got really good hands. He can finish around the rim. He's very reliable from the 3-point line. To a point where you see players in the NBA, he is better than many NBA players. And for him, he's found a great home here. But you look at his skill sets and what he's done in Europe and how he's played at Texas, so they've had a reasonable chance. But since coming out of college, I think his game's evolved. You sort of wonder why he...
I think it must be... I think in the NBA, don't they want a certain type of player, though?
Well, maybe it's maybe at this end of the floor might be more of an issue for him, but gee, on the offensive end, he's really reliable.
I think he could play over there. He could figure it out easily, and maybe he will. The one thing about the NBA is there are only so many spots.
There's a lot of them these days.
And again, you know, you got the chance to play for one of the best teams in Europe, in Spain. And he gets it off just in time. I mean, let's put it this way. Living in Malaga is not a bad life.
No, that's for sure. And I'm sure he's reasonably well compensated.
Good play, Baker, but then he doesn't finish because he gets surrounded quickly by Unicaja, Punas, and Perry. Oh, look at the switch. And then the foul right at the end.
Yeah, and one of the things about Perry is that when he gets to the rim, he's just as good both hands. This time he steps through. Look at the way he protects the ball, extends it out with the left. Can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Perry, an excellent free throw shooter. Last season in the Spanish league, he shot it a little over 70%. 79% in the Champions League games.
Okay, look, so you got Stojakovic in the middle, Hardaway to the left, drinking some coffee. Miao Ligi next to Romain Sato, and then Stephen Marbury. And who was the other person that you spotted? Another Hall of Famer kind of hiding just out of sight.
Didn't quite see them all, but you did a pretty good job of identifying them, most of them.
And racing down the floor for the bucket. Unicaja Malagas, Taylor. And, excellent work, Baker.
He's got some tools, hasn't he? Shoots
really
the three.
I'm impressed.
And the way he's just shot fake, puts the ball to the deck. That's a long, big, long guy that's got a lot of skill sets. Oh.
Edgem missing from the right corner.
Sikowski.
How about that?
The three ball doesn't hesitate. Oh.
I don't think Osakowski is too enamored with the call. Watch this. On offense, this is what you were talking about.
Yeah. So smooth. Never looks like he's rushed. Never panics. He's up to 11 points now. Only has the 1 rebound.
I think Who's the other Hall of Famer that's over there? Is it Danira Nakic Bilic? Is it her or her?
No, that's the one.
Okay.
That's the one.
And the follow goes out of bounds, hit by Foster.
Croatian legend, she is. Incredible career. And they're just methodically going about their business, Unicaja, and with their efficiency to hold this G League team to only 22 points in 17 minutes of action is a hell of an effort.
How about that shot from Toscano?
Give it to him.
Jedovic missing. Toscano able to corral the rebound despite the pressure coming from behind. How about Bowden? He's got a nice stroke. And that's going to lead to a timeout for Ivan Navarro and 33-28, G League United. Staying close with Unicaja. I think Kalinowski puts up a three, comes right out and knocks it down.
Nothing better than after a timeout, you draw up a play. One thing is to get the play to the right hand. Well, cotton or polyester, whatever you want.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Nylon. Smooth. Chiffon. Perry. And Bowden whistle for the foul. Now he's arguing that Perry stuck his leg out.
I don't think he did, though. He just was.
Let's have a look.
Wasn't going by him. He was going straight at him.
Now they're saying it's only 2 free throws and not 3.
Well, they think he should be shooting. I don't even think they're going to award him shots.
Oh.
I guess they're saying what happened is he's landed.
Right.
And then he's just kept running and taking him out of the contest. So they've called it.
That's unusual.
A side on ball.
It's unusual that it kind of evolves like that. Here, the dunk outside. Paredo. There's the rebound and the foul from behind on Toscano or Foster.
Yeah, rebounding starting to become an issue. That's the 6th offensive rebound, and Unicaja lead that category 25-19. They're saying that was on the rebound. Edgem thought he should be shooting free throws.
Oh, there you go. So a
And
couple
they've
now
said,
where they thought they'd be going to the line.
No, sir.
Kalinowski, nice pass to Sema, who wanted to dunk it, but in the end laid it up.
Kalinowski, he's going to make him help on those on-ball screens because he's so white hot from the perimeter. Oh, that's a foul.
Thomas. Nice passing by G League United. Bowden puts it up, and the foul. Bowden's become a central figure in this. The danger man.
Yeah, my word, he's been aggressive.
So Charlie Brown's coming back in. And Ivan Navarro knows, he's coached enough basketball Champions League games that he knows how to communicate his issues to the referee while getting the point across without getting it technical, because he's definitely over there chirping away about not getting free throws on a couple of those plays. A couple of those fouls. Bowden makes both. Barreto. Oh, it's out of bounds. A couple times Barreto has missed shots from the perimeter, and that's because of the activity on defense. Clearly affecting the shot. Final 18 seconds. Big possession here for G League United. They'd like to get a bucket to go to halftime with some momentum and to get closer. Brown, entry pass. Foster steps, puts it up. They battle for the rebound and come away with nothing. Kirk Penny was here, but he had to leave. Played for New Zealand's national team for so many years and also had a great pro career. Going back to Wisconsin where he played college basketball. So we're underway now, the second half, the final of the FIBA Intercontinental Cup. Singapore Indoor Arena, and G League United, no doubt. Look at Thomas coming out, shaking and baking, but his shot goes off the rim and over the backboard.
Yeah, it's pretty. Some handles. Unfortunately, didn't end all that pretty, but
the pass thrown over Charlie Brown. Osikowski fouled. Osikowski has got his game face on, doesn't he?
yeah, oh yeah, he always has.
He does not. He's not going to be pushed around by anybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Here he is getting a little bit of space. This time he comes up short. Deontay Burton guarding him. Now quickly the other way. Toscano had the drive, just didn't have the finish. There goes back to Unicaja. I think all things considered, especially since the Unicaja Malaga team does have the benefit of continuity and coming back together, these G League United guys have done well.
Oh, my
keeping
word.
it together.
My word, they have.
And evolving.
And also the timing of these events, because every team gets a day off, and when you get here, Unicaja,
Well, they had the day off yesterday.
that's what I'm saying. They're probably a little fresher. United was in that dogfight with the Tasmanian Jack Jumpers.
Well, that was a sweet drive. Charlie Brown tried to strip Perry as he went past. But Perry, quality guard. There's Baker. And flying in for the rebound is Barreto. Here's Sema, and the ball goes off the hands, yep, of G League United. That was the previous drive where Perry scored. Perry, the shot clock winding down, goes in and out. Broderick Thomas takes it deep, but then throws it away. Kalinowski's pass deflected. And Toscano flies into the crowd, but is held up right at the end. Von Navarro and now Paul Hewitt. Both these guys trying to get a win, trying to get a signature trophy for them in their careers, or at least another one. There's Kalinowski losing his handle as he gets into the paint. And then Osikowski gets his hands up. He can shoot it. Does not make it. And that is Rob Baker right in front of us. Good work. Kind of gave you a look of disdain. Did you say something about him?
I did not at all.
He must have confused you with me.
I think he was just upset. He was unable to save that ball.
It's an 8-point lead for Unicaja. Stefan Navarro whips it over to Osikowski, takes a tough three.
Well, it's been a clunky start by both these teams. First couple of possessions, and you can see how much it means by the effort they're putting in on the defensive end. It's very few open looks.
Oh, again, nice defense, getting the hands up, getting the steal. Osikowski drives in, banks it in. What a finish from Osikowski. He switches the ball to the left hand and banks it in. He's already releasing it when his head's under the basket.
It was beautiful, well read. Watch the way he used his body. The body to protect the ball. Comes in now. And with the left, like you mentioned. Just a good play. Good, smart play. Assess the situation well.
Bird rebounds and runs. Brings it up the court. Now he's trapped. And Osikowski whistled for a foul, reaching from behind.
I think they mentioned, was it Perry they gave the foul to? Or? Yeah, it was Perry.
Oh, Perry, excuse me. Maybe Osikowski was putting his hands together as a prayer of thanks.
Burton got hit. I think it might have been his own man who hit him.
Well, he's tough. He's not going to come out of the game, that's for sure. Thomas's pass intercepted. Unicaja are picking those things off. That's 3 now in this quarter. There, keeping it away from Thomas. I can understand the frustration from Thomas on this one.
Shane Perry grabbed his arm.
Yeah, there might be some truth to that. Nice bounce past Sema. And I think that in and of itself is also going to be a tough foul on Burton if it is, because it looks like he's going straight up. And Sema runs into him.
Nice
no, he's kind of going to his left.
Left and forward.
But it's a aggressive approach, attacking the pressure.
Hard to get any flow into the game when there's that much contact being made on every single possession. And respect the intensity on the defense. They're up and in, but every pass, every dribble is contested.
So lead now 11. Burton. Burton knocks it out of Osikowski's hands as he was trying to make the outlet pass.
See, Burton's frustrated.
Oh, look at Perry. Oh, my. And now that gives Toscano speeding the game up. Chance. And Kalinowski reaches and it's called for the foul. Wasn't going to give away a break.
Burton frustrated, just going into a no pass. I'm just going to about their responsibilities by moving the ball around.
Oh, nice pass into the paint.
Oh.
The Baker misses the dunk.
Just tried to put a little bit too much on it. Go ahead and dunk it. Tried to eviscerate the rim.
Oh, Perry, jumper. Osikowski keeps it alive. He goes up and misses the dunk. And now foul called on Baker. Baker's probably a little frustrated that he missed his dunk, and now he's going to get called for the foul here. Watch.
That's a lot of contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He continues to chip away. Osikowski, he's up to 13 points, a couple of rebounds. It's a 12-point lead, 13-point lead, but just gets that feeling it feels like a whole lot more than that, doesn't it? And that's mainly because the G League team
missed a couple of opportunities
and can't score. 32 points, 25 minutes.
One shot and out. Another lob. Sema takes his time, puts it up and in. Now, you've seen Unicaja play, really tough games even last season, the Basketball Champions League, but then second half comes and they do just kind of race away. They wear you down.
Yeah, and they're so well drilled. Here we see the transition, just a perfect pass. But on the defensive end, they hard show on those middle on balls. And that time, we see the rotation. And it was Kalinowski, the little fella, but he's right there to catch the ball. It's not, I'm a step late. They're on point every single possession.
Thomas.
They needed that.
Jumper. Oh, yeah. So that was the two. Diaz being hounded by Bowden. Kalinowski gets the screen, gets it back. Sema knocks it out to Diaz. Kalinowski. Oh, all right. Oh my, he has got a beautiful release.
It is. It's perfect technique. I mean, it looks like it could be the ball boy out there, but he's 31 years of age and really experienced. If not for the beard.
Yeah.
He's got those. Oh dear.
Osikowski. If that one goes, it could be good night, Irene. Oh boy, turnover. Look out.
Traveled.
And he may have taken a step and got away with it. 18 points in the lead. I think.
Trying to get his point across. He feels like there's too much hand action.
Well, certainly our microphone picked up Toscano on the bench, and it really made no sense at all what he said. Honestly, sitting here speaking objectively,
he's just trying
his team's getting beat by 18 points by, Basketball Champions League winners Unicaja, and really, internationally speaking, it's an international game these days, and this team is a good representative. Now, that's a tough finish for Deontay Burton. Maybe this will trigger something.
And I think it was more about trying to motivate his teammates than anything else.
Yeah, it was.
And there you see that's a clear foul and gets to the line and one. And in fairness to the G League team, this is to me an example of them not understanding the physicality and the way in which they allow you to play in Europe as opposed to the G League or even the NBA. They don't allow this amount of contact. So when you're not familiar to it, you're not protecting yourself like you normally would with your ball handling, certain other aspects. Boy, do they set some screens and really make you work. Kalinowski there with 2 or 3 times just working the off-the-ball screen. And when you've got to fight over the top of it, you can't just take the easy route underneath, because if you take that easy route underneath, kicking it, it's a 3 ball.
So the lead goes back to 17. And Unicaja with their business-like approach, just getting on with it. 13 minutes and 25 seconds. Still a long way to go.
Oh, he didn't
For
need
the
to hit that.
G-League United, they're not going to count it.
I think it was going to drop. I think it was going to fall anyway. At that time, I think it was Foster that just got a hand on it before it had gone in, and that made it ineligible for the 2 and the N1.
Oh, that adds insult. There's the Hall of Famers again. Well, Tim Hardaway does not look happy. It's like he's taking this personally. doesn't want to see the G League. You got to put it out there, though. I mean, first of all, it's an accomplishment to get to the final for them. That's not what they want to hear, but it's true when you compare it to recent seasons. Recent FIBA Intercontinental Cups. Taylor, bounce pass intended for Kravish.
The thing about this is this G League team's got enough talent that they can get it going. They can string some buckets together quick. Still plenty of time, long way to go in this one.
Foster drives in and scores with the left hand. Taylor back to Kravish. Turn around. David Kravish. Moscato missing, and Perez coming in for the rebound. So more than 12 minutes left in the game. And one of the issues that so many teams face when they play Unicaja Malaga is if there's just like a little wariness, or maybe the defense drops a little bit for a player, he can go out and a guy that's just as good, if not better, comes in.
It's relentless. It's non-stop, relentless pressure and fresh bodies coming at you.
Oh, and Diaz falls over. Ball goes back over. It's a couple of times where Diaz has lost it. Bowden from the baseline. He's been a good player tonight. Carter. Taylor gets in, passes back outside to Carter. That's beautiful. Well, it's the smart play. You got 3 guys collapsing on you, so somebody's open.
And they don't panic. They're down to 2 or 3 seconds, but still prepared to make the extra pass to get a wide open look.
Foster back. MJ Walker. Here comes the G League United. Back to leading the way for the G League. Osikowski's 15 points is a game high for Unicaja. So that foul's going to put Diaz on the line.
Unicaja, they're only shooting at 38%. This is one of their worst three-point field goal shooting nights they've had in the tournament. Well, it is their worst. They're right at 5 of 22 on the evening, 5 of 16 for the NBA G League.
Bowden hands it off. Foster gets it back, puts it up. This is again. Bowden gets it. Toscano for three. And Edgem turns and puts it up from the elbow. The final seconds ticking off the clock. The third quarter. Burton travels, and he may have injured himself. Ooh.
Yeah, they deemed he just lost his footing and traveled.
Watch. Oh,
which he did. He
a
just
couple of awkward moves there that left his right knee his right leg kind of bent. Hopefully he's going to be all right. He's kind of limping over. Definitely didn't look good. Final second, Perry.
If they're going to make a charge, they need to do it early. They need to get this into a situation where Unicaja have to think a little bit more, put a little bit more scoreboard pressure when they're shooting the ball.
Osikowski back in the game. He gets it to Kravish. Foster to the corner. And Osikowski with the rebound. Jay Walker with the miss. Up to Jedovich. Taylor goes up. Despite Brown slapping the backboard, banks it in.
Needed to be sent to the baseline. The middle was open. There was traffic on the baseline where the help was going to be. We got fouled.
It looked like he did get hit. Now pass Taylor. And Taylor stretches the lead. Well, Thomas didn't complain. He did look at the ref, but Charlie Brown goes in, nowhere to go. It's kind of
now they're trying to look for fouls. They're trying to play for fouls rather than just play through this, and it's starting to get a bit desperate. There's put him on skates, and that's the one. Baker comes out. He's got to make sure that he takes away the middle. Taylor draining the three, making the assignment oh so much harder for the G League team.
There's the pass to Kravish.
Oh. And the way the Unicaja are playing, trying to set up some structures where there is more back cuts could be an advantage, because they're overplaying. They're up and in the lanes. And when they're doing that, although it never came off there, the connection between the ball carrier and the receiver wasn't on. But some back cuts to get some cheap baskets, or at the very least just loosen things up a little.
Baker. Here's the drive.
Yeah.
Jedovich is hard-nosed. Not a fun player to go up against. The kind of guy you want on your team. And here he is at the line. One thing they haven't done today is make all of their free throws.
No. In fact, right throughout the tournament, maybe because it's pre-season, but throughout the tournament, the free throw percentages have been well under expectations and somewhat underwhelming.
Well, for you, who
no, it's not about me.
78% is acceptable. Or no, that's your. You should.
That's
at
par.
Least, yeah, that's
par.
You should at least get that. Oh, that's average.
That's what you should be.
Okay, par.
Averaging, yeah.
Cam Taylor. Oh, good hands from Foster. Just 8 on the shot clock. And Jedovich saves it in bounds. Taylor, that's all. Did you notice Deion Burton is back in the game? So that's good news.
Yeah.
After he left with the leg problem. And Jay missing from the left.
Now this is a fine line for the G League because they need quick baskets to try and reel in this. But just coming down with a no-pass offense, get into some.
Yeah, they're down 19 with 6.5 minutes left, and Unicaja Malaga have the ball.
Yeah.
Now you're at the point of probably a miracle comeback if it happens. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's going to be hard from here. They got to do something which they haven't been able to do all game, and that's just need to start hitting some threes, getting to the rim, get to the free throw line. Uh-oh.
And Perry goes in and scores again. Charlie Brown gets up a little slowly. Deion Burton. Jedovich looks and sees who's open and says, why not? He misses. Scano back in. He's fouled by Jedovich.
Another example of those take fouls. Any sort of doubt, they just foul and stop the play. Perry, little razzle dazzle. Good finish on the rim. And this one here is running the risk of getting a little ugly.
Perry not giving an inch. Jedovich just so strong. He's able to get to the basket. Tyson Pettis wrestling the ball. Now Charlie Brown reaches in. Taking a little bit of offense. And now Charlie Brown needs to be careful pushing away the referees. Even Paul Hewitt ran out there to make sure nothing happened.
Now he understands emotions are running high.
Now the referees are going to get the players together themselves and just going to talk about this just to make sure everything is under control. No punishment needs to be meted out.
And given the nature of the way how physical it is, it's no surprise to me that these types of fracas eventuate because there's technical foul on a double techs.
Yeah.
They neutralize themselves.
And no free throws.
And it's jump ball, so therefore the possession arrow is pointing the way of the G League, so they'll get possession. But I suspect after we see that a little scuffle like this, that perhaps there might be a readjustment on some of the officiating.
In other words, we might see a quick whistle now?
Just to make sure it doesn't get too out of hand. That's the last thing we need.
A 21-point lead for Unicaja Malaga. So, G League United need to get the ball in the basket to get the open look. Roger Thomas does it hit from the corner. And the ball turned over. Deion Burt. Open shot, Toscano.
One of those nights. Just the relentless pressure just keeps wearing you down. 22% now, 5 of 23 from the three-point line.
Now Perry misses it from deep.
Got fouled. Perry with the foul. Oh, they called it. I thought they were going to let that one go.
No, no. So 4:14 remaining, and for Unicaja Malaga get their hands on the FIBA Intercontinental Cup. It was a good drive, but wasn't able to get it to go. Whistle blows, foul Foster. So this FIBA Intercontinental Cup trophy has been won by Tenerife. Who's the applause for there?
Tominaga coming into the game.
Ah, Kasei Tominaga's in, yeah.
And I think there's twofold. One is they want to give him some time, but if a miracle is going to happen, they're going to have to knock down some threes. So they bring in, he's got the ultra green light to let it fly.
I understand why you wouldn't insert him from a defensive standpoint, but it seems like long ago, but it seems like he could have come in a long time ago. But then again, like you said, he did miss on his first 3 shots at the start of the game. There is a 3. Well, maybe by seeing Tominaga, his teammates, it kind of inspires them a little bit. Bowden makes that 3. Here is Perry. It's back to 21-point deficit. Excuse me, now 18. That ball went off of Thomas. He's leading in scoring tonight. $12 points for him. Oh. Listen to the buzz with Tominaga. Oh, look at the hands from Sema. Look at the hustle.
You know, and I'm impressed because this is about a culture, what you want to stand for. And even though they're up by 18, they're still up and in and competing like it's a tied ball game on the defensive end. That's what coaches preach, but it's sometimes hard to get players to buy into that and to execute. It's human nature. We've got a 1. You take the foot off the pedal a little bit. But Unicaja even in a preseason game, which for all intents and purposes, that's what this is. They're still showing a level of commitment that you'd love to see if you're a coach.
Perez gets it up to Sema. Foul from behind on Thomas. So this game, we thought we might get one that was going to be a thriller down to the wire, but really, I think more than anything, this has been about Unicaja Malaga's defense, perhaps not giving away easy buckets, not turning it over to create easy opportunities. Points off turnovers, just 4 have been scored by NBA G League United, whereas 10 have been scored by Unicaja.
Yeah, and Unicaja, it's respectable. 10 turnovers, so they haven't had a lot of opportunities off those turnovers.
But just in terms of creating that defensive pressure,
Yeah.
that it just hasn't happened from the G League United. Bowden again continues to carry the team. He's got 14. Perry missing. Tyson Perez going in, put back, and now Kalinowski sneaks in there and gets the bucket. And a club that is becoming synonymous with trophies, Unicaja Malaga, winning the Copa del Rey a couple of seasons ago, followed by the Basketball Champions League this past year, is now just under 2 minutes away from celebrating the club's first ever FIBA Intercontinental Cup trophy. Well, I guess you would just say they're going to lift the FIBA Intercontinental Cup.
My word, they are, and thoroughly deserved. They've been really impressive throughout the tournament.
This is good. This is good prep for them for the regular season, for the Super Copa. I mean, this is going to bring a lot of smiles to the people back home, no doubt about it. Look at that. And more defense from Perry, and now the slam from Jan Kubasima, number 77. And the answer from Foster. You know who else wears number 77?
Apparently there's a Slovenian player that is pretty. Yeah. I've heard about it. Luka.
What was your number? I should know that.
10, please.
Always?
10, always. Except my first Olympics, seniority. There was a vet that was there before me that had to wait till he shipped off.
Was there a reason why you wanted 10?
Yeah, when I was a youngster.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Tominaga puts it up, got it! And that in and of itself is the biggest roar of the night in the Singapore indoor arena. Kasei Tominaga knocks down the 3. Which begs the question, why hasn't he been in the game?
Yeah, that roar was similar to when...
It's almost as if you owe it to international basketball to have him in the game. That's how I view it.
Well, one of the great privileges as a commentator was when I was in Okinawa for the World Cup last year, and Japan were on a roll, and when he gets cooking,
yeah,
and he's knocking down those 3, the joint was electric. It's one of the most amazing atmospheres, and they pulled off. First time they ever beaten a European team, and it was just a special occasion, and ultimately through that they qualified for Paris. And he was a big part of it, but then in Paris, he hardly played. He wasn't part of the rotation.
Yeah. Yes.
But he had some huge moments in that World Cup.
Well, look at the Hall of Famers watching events courtside. They've enjoyed themselves. They've been special guests here, and it's been lovely having them here. And another FIBA Intercontinental Cup is getting close to drawing. Look at Bowden coming out hitting another 3. He's having himself a game.
He's finished strong.
17 points for him. is now a game high. Oh, my goodness. Tyson Perez.
That was some serious elevation.
He can get up. And another bucket. Boy, Bowden getting another one, so now he's got 19 points. Boy, that is a serious dunk.
It is. Almost did it from the side. He was so high.
Did you see Wembanyama's dunk during the Olympics? Or
Yeah,
there was one shot where he was way behind the backboard,
Yeah.
and he still reached out from under and released it to score. I'll tell you, international basketball right now is what you want to be watching, really.
It's a thing of beauty.
And I guess after this, what we can look forward to, other than the various league action, will be the next qualifiers that come up, where we're getting some of these, especially the young guys that are coming up. So that is it. The finishing touches have been put on the FIBA Intercontinental Cup 2024, and it's Unicaja.